When I tell y'all that there's no good way for me to film this TBR, I literally mean there's no good way for me to film this TBR. Let's get started. October is here. She showed up. I didn't invite her. No one gave her permission. She's somehow just here. Simon, are you excited about it? Do you want to be a part of this? He wants to be a part of it. I'll invite him to the party. He can be here. I put this here. You promise not to spill it? Sniff it. Don't spill it. I think we're safe. Welcome to October TBR. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe we made it here. I just am thrilled to be picking books. And I feel like a lot of people on BookTube pick like 8 a month. I'm gonna go for 6. Also, most of these I think you've already all seen. Maybe not. I did like a haul however many weeks back from when I'm posting this, and a lot of these were in that haul. I'm just so darn excited to read them that I couldn't possibly wait. So our choices on our TBR card, I have mostly fiction. In fact, it's all fiction except for one on here, and I've just been dying to read a bunch of these. I'm gonna pull out my first pick for October, Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. I already took the dust cover off of this because I did start reading this a little bit. I never actually read this book when it came out. I got it because I believe it was like right before lockdown and the pandemic. I got this book, thought about reading it. I read like the bootlegged thing that she like shared on the internet or whatever when it first came out many years ago, like when I was in middle school, and I loved that. And so I've always wanted to read through this and then continue the series, and to me it's just such a fall winter read. So I think I'm gonna reread Twilight as part of my book series. And so Midnight Sun I think is the perfect first fall pick because I think Stephanie Meyer just also reads super young, like it skews kind of younger and real and on the easy side. So I think that's a fair choice for me. Let's keep her. What else? This one, Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. You guys have gone nuts over this. The internet has gone absolutely nuts over this, and I have been dying to read it, to mark it up. I just have a feeling I'm gonna fall in love with it, and if I don't, I'm gonna be really sad. So I'm really putting faith in myself that I will fall in love with this. Did I wish I got the different cover? Yes, but do I love a paperback? I love a paperback, you guys. I love bending things. I love it when they get the little creases, the little I call them smile lines, the little smile lines, you know. I'm excited. So that is definitely going on the list. Magnolia Parks. Okay, 3 more. We need to pick 3 more. Guys, I do have Harry Potter in here. Do I want Harry? No, I don't think I do. It's such a fall read though. It's such a fall read. Do I want it? We'll circle back. If I'm being honest with myself, truly honest, I'm dying to read this. I am dying to read The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. I read the first one in my September TBR. Why am I forgetting the name of it? What is it called? Once Upon a Broken Heart. Oh my gosh, guys, it's only been a couple weeks. I literally just read Once Upon a Broken Heart and fell in love with the way that Stephanie writes. And so I can't contain myself. I need to read the second one. You may not know this about me, but I love reading a series just from front to end. So don't bark, Simon, please. Pause for Simon. Yum. If you haven't had Spindrift. Just absolutely can't wait to dive into this. The way she writes, it just has me constantly turning the page and wanting to get just sucked into this universe. I have fallen in love with Jax. I can't explain it because honestly, Evangeline, not my favorite main character. I don't know that I love her, but Jax, I want to understand him so bad. I don't love him. I don't root for them. I don't root for that as a love story. I root for their separate stories, if that makes sense. And I don't know how to explain that. I don't always get that in a book, but I'm dying to read this, so I think that has to go up there on top of the pile. To be honest with you, I know I said I'm gonna do 3, but I think I'm gonna do 6. Looking at this, I think I'm gonna do 6. I'm gonna do 6. I'm sorry. I just jumping the gun, but I'm gonna do 6 books. Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. This is a historical fiction, a little bit of romance. I got this hardcover from the library too, so that puts a stamp on it. I need to return it pretty soon. I've had it for a while. I just want something really light and easy to read. Like a nice period piece to me is just always lovely, and I'm told that this has a very sweet romance in it. Yeah, reading the back of this, I can tell it's giving enemies to lovers. Have I actually heard that? No, but this sounds very much like this woman is trying not to be intrigued by the Duke, but she maybe just is, and that will thwart her plans. So honestly, I think that I'm gonna fly through this and I'm going to love it. I'm thinking I'm gonna love it. And so I don't mind putting this in here because I definitely think this is gonna be a quick read. Also, just like The Ballad of Never After, I think those two are gonna be quick for me. I don't know if a lot of you feel this, but the problem with like picking so many books for your TBR is like, I don't want to pick a number that I'm gonna fail. I'm nervous to fail, aren't we all? But like, I have other jobs, plural, and so I'm anxious that like I'll let myself down in this way by not finishing these, but also this is very fun. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm at 4. I said I'm gonna do 6. I want to do no. Part of me just doesn't want to reach for that. I'm going for this. Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mahar. I still haven't looked up her name. Reading the back of this, I'm just so intrigued, and it's about this girl who just really needs a job and goes to work for a villain. And I'm just so excited for that. And that just sounds like the perfect little cozy fall read. And I've seen a decent amount of this on Book Talk, but actually not as much as I maybe would expect. I'm excited to read it. I love the little red binding. I love the cover. I love the feel of this book. And nothing says villain like October. I have to read this. Nothing says villain like October. Come on. So this is definitely going on the list. What else? I'm tied between 2. So I'm thinking either The Prison Healer or The Inheritance Games. Both of these feel really, really good fall yummy to me. I think I'm gonna go Inheritance Games. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I have heard so much about this, and my best friend also raves about this and says that it's just one of those reads that you just get sucked in and you just fly through it. And so I'm really looking forward to doing that. This is also a library book copy. It's for the best that I get to the library ones for, and I'll save these plus add to my shelf on another day. But the plot summary of this basically sounds like this girl who has a normal life just with her sister, I believe, and then gets sucked in by this old rich man who dies and leaves his fortune to her. It sounds like there's a lot of handsome boys in here and a lot of interesting like rich kid gossip girlish vibes, maybe. I'm intrigued, and the internet loves this book, and I know for a fact the series is complete, so if I really love it, I can just binge through it and be done. All right, that's the TBR stack. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this month, and I think I might even throw in a 7th later and just find out. But thank you guys so much. I can't wait to absolutely dive into this October and be back with some reviews and an upcoming reading vlog. Comment below if you think there's anything else that fits in this set that maybe I can go rogue and just add to my October TBR. Because part of me just wants to add one more book, but I don't want it to be The Prison Healer. I'm just thinking like, I want a curveball thrown at me. So by all means, please send me a curveball, maybe a romance. I'm looking for a good fall romance, so comment those down below. Anyways, I will see you all in another video. Bye-bye.